4,
6,
3,
7,
2,
Control to
4,
Matrix
1.
1.
Welcome back to another week of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know why I start them like this. This is just how it is.
I don't know why Hallia just started singing Ground Control to Major Tom.
This is counting down.
the countdown! That's it. Never mind. It makes sense in retrospect.
Ground control.
Sorry, please continue.
It's in the song.
Yeah, I know, no.
And now you've been
I'm
copyright
really
strike.
tired.
It's fine. You had a long fight yesterday.
It sucked.
Oh.
But that was another campaign. This is this campaign.
Yep.
And this campaign, it's all fine and fun and dandy.
Mm-hmm.
For now. I guess last we left off, the party, after Milo's little side quest, figuring out some cool shit with visions of his past, the party looked for another job to pass the time, finding one with this small halfling girl named Lucy, who was looking to get her family's grain cart back. After talking with Kaylee, the owner of Longfellow Mills, you all stepped out of the city into the wilds surrounding it for the first time. This is session 6, yes. But you all ventured out a few miles to find the grain cart stolen by really incompetent bandits with a really shitty leader. And after you killed the leader and one other guy, you decided to spare the rest and are now sitting upon this hill overlooking the city. The sun is starting to set, and their 2 guards, escorts, are clambering back up the hill as you all break bread around the newly acquired cart. But off to the side, kind of now surrounded in this blood-stained circle around her from the ice, the blood that had frozen in her ice vortex. Thyra.
Whoa.
You just sit there, staring at your hands. Frost not quite going away. Your friends are off in the distance, but you're not really listening to what they're saying. Just kind of consumed in your own frigid cold. What's going through your mind?
Ooh. I think she's trying to get her feelings under control. To not feel, so it can go away. But she's also terrified at the same time that Valkyra saw her like that. And that people she does not trust saw her like that as well. So I think she is going to stay away from the group, going back up the hill to keep an eye out, but also still trying to get the frost from completely gone. But it's not.
Right? You kind of sit there staring at your own hands for a second. Just stare up at the sky, trying to get it under control. Just faintly in the distance, you see a small flock of ravens flying northward. Kind of breathe and not quite shake the feelings as you stand back up. Well, back to the rest of you. Standing around this fire, watching the remaining bandits right away with their dead orc leader. What are you all doing?
What were we doing? What were we doing? We were looking at the drugs and the horses. What we assume to be drugs. Don't actually know what they were.
Listen, all I'm saying is I really think we should try some. We gotta know how potent all these grain dealers. How you know. I'm just so
No.
curious.
But assuming that the horses are on the exact same thing we are,
And
or
it
we
knocked out the fucking horses.
Did eat like half a
I'm a
bag
bit
though.
more sturdy than a horse, all right. I think I can
You can't-
handle
you-
my own.
a horse
We
can go.
know.
A horse can go for like 40 miles, and you just pass out in like one.
More like half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You don't need to hit me where it hurts. Okay.
Look, I just think it may be wise for us to leave them alone. Not
starting-
ingest them, preferably.
I'm starting to lean more towards that as well.
Yeah.
But I've seen that, you know, it can kind of like knock out a horse.
Now here's my take. I think it would be wise for us to get rid of them. Just
then-
bring back the grain.
Then have the grain mafia on our asses.
They already know stuff could be missing.
The grain? The grain mafia?
I don't know.
How did so?
Well,
Okay,
if we're getting
so
rid of
are-
them anyway. I don't see the harm in Milo trying any.
Oh, fuck.
No, just no. Look, our objective was to get this card, and you know, bring it back.
Are the
So-
two city guards just chilling, by the way?
Yeah, with us.
Yeah,
looking
they're
at
walking
this
up
blood.
to
blood.
you. So,
The town's guard, the
Yep.
police.
yep, they're
Oh,
walking up behind
Why
you.
don't
We'll
we
cut
ask?
them in. We'll
why
cut
don't-
them in.
Why don't we ask if they know what it is? Maybe
Are
they've
you
dealt with it before.
fucking kidding me?
You have about 10 seconds before they reach all the way to you from over the hill. Hear the clamoring.
Maybe we should just tell them what we found, and they'll
Theo,
know what to do. with it.
Theo, pocket some.
No, don't.
Theo, don't.
Hey, what's going on over there? Everything. What the fuck?
Yeah, we found something.
What did it look like again? It was purple, right? Like it was.
It's like this gray, dried fungus. Little
Yeah,
purple streaks in it.
Yeah, little purple grays. We found like some sort of spice or something.
Some
Pink,
spice or something.
pink and gray, or purple.
From
This
what
is
I
the-
can gather, we found an extremely powerful narcotic.
Narcotic.
Isn't that a school
What
of
the-
magic?
No, God. Wow.
Do you
Wow,
have any?
wow.
I grab some and I just hold it out. Have
To
you
the
ever
guard?
seen yeah. Have you ever seen this before?
Can't say that I have.
Never heard any rumors about it in the city? Or...
I know there are some substances that citizens use, but never seen it out on the streets.
We're making the assumption that it's what knocked out those horses there. Because they're still alive, they're just sleeping.
They kind of start walking over and look into the cart and see the like
I love
3
Valkyra
full
so much.
bags of eaten of these mushrooms that the horses chewed through. Oh, depending on how strong these are, they eat quite a bit. So
Yeah. I'm a bit concerned as to how we plan to get the cart back to the city, but you know.
I got a strong enough.
well, I don't think I've ever seen something like this. probably best to bring it all back in case they want to, collect it all, lock it away.
Oh, we actually have a very skilled alchemist in our group that might be able to hold on to some and, perform tests on it.
To make sure that it's not harmful.
I am actively trying to persuade them.
I
Make a
am
persuasion
actively
check.
trying to
Not
give
blow my
a
brains out.
massive look of disdain to try and impose disadvantage on this dumbass.
Roll a straight roll, because Theo's helping, but Ashe isn't.
Okay. Straight
God, the guards are
Ooh,
gonna go
natural
be-
19 plus 2, 21.
Ooh.
Fuck me. This is
You're gonna
gonna-
get drugs.
He's just doing work. She's just doing work for the government.
It's experiments, gosh.
Gosh, it's Walter White.
I think it'd be best
Theo
to.
is the one who knocks.
Darn.
I think it would be best to let customs take a look at it, because they know everything that's allowed in the city and what's not. Again, I'm just.
Yep.
I don't deal with this kind of stuff.
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
That's all fine and good, but again, how do we get it back to the city?
You see, the horses are starting to wake up.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
See, it didn't knock them out for that long.
And they have name tags on them. One of them's called Deus, the other one's X, and the third one's Machina. That's crazy. Wow.
I'd like
And
to
we so
request.
happen to be waking up right when we need them.
I would like to request
Mhm.
God give inspiration for that one.
Sure,
Horse.
I'd like to
go
I
for
like-
it.
One
I'd like to
horse is
request
called.
God.
One horse is called
Please.
Serendipity.
One's named Jesse. The other one Pink. The other Man.
Men.
This game makes no fucking sense.
No, it doesn't.
It's not.
We're dealing
This
with
isn't-
We're dealing
What
with
universe
drugged
are we
out.
in?
We're dealing with horses on methamphetamines.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Guess we'll lace him back up. Get back into town.
Valkyra will go over.
Okay.
And try and get them on, ready to go.
Okay. I guess make an aminal handling check.
Animals.
Don't I get Wait, don't I?
Boy.
Actually, wait a minute.
Animals.
Ambabine bambables.
I gotta remember. Do I get advantage for this?
I love animals.
Or was that a different thing that we get advantage for? Yeah, it was. Animal handling? God, I'm gonna get kicked in the face. No, it's actually really good. That's actually really good. 17.
Okay. You're able to
Here's a
pick
horse.
up some of the grain from the cart and kind of feed it to them while you strap their harnesses back on. Get them all secured.
Is a confirmed horse store.
While he's doing that,
Confirmed.
I'll help and try to take a pinch of the fungus in the bag that was next to the
Okay.
horses.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check.
11.
Nobody seems to notice, unless
Ashe.
you
I have a
guys.
passive perception of 13, so
You see it. The guards don't see it. But you see it.
Rock eyebrows.
I just keep eye contact with Ashe as I put it in my bag.
Oh my god! You know what? Full respect. I'm going.
Yep.
Yeah, we're letting it be. Just let it.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
it be. Let it be.
Oh my fucking god.
You guys are
That's
able
such a
to-
power move.
I sit on the thing and I. Okay, everyone on. Wait, where's Thyra? I look around.
Sarah's off to the side. She's just kind of sitting and watching from a distance.
Thyra! We're going!
No, let her brood a bit longer. It's fine.
No, what? She's not
Oh.
brooding. I don't know. Thyra!
I'll hear her. I'll stand up, check my wrist, see if the frost has gone away.
Slowly starting to melt. Slightly, not all the way.
I think she'll wrap her cloak around a little tighter and go towards the cart.
Kira will extend her hand to try to help her up. With the biggest loving smile.
If you refuse it now, that makes you a horrible person.
It'll make me. Oh. Well, actually, with Valkyra's smile at her, I think there's just a moment of peace in that. And the frost just goes away for a second. But as soon as you let go, it kind of comes back. Because she remembers.
I go to help her up, and it's the handshake meme of just
Oh, yeah.
two
Dylan!
giant biceps.
You son of a bitch!
You
ripped too many biceps.
pencils.
But she probably lets go way quicker than she would normally.
Okay, doesn't notice. She doesn't know how that works. She's oblivious to the world around her. It's fine.
Alright. Are you letting the guards sit in the cart, or are you making them walk beside you?
They're getting in the cart.
Okay.
I'm gonna let
I
them
didn't.
do
Okay.
I didn't know we let them do it. I'm fairly certain they're the ones letting us out here.
That's
it.
true.
They are, yes.
Yeah. So they kind of sit. One sits at the front of the cart and one sits at the back. Just kind of watching you as you begin making your way back in your little cart. The sun is still starting to set over. The nice golden glow rushes over the valley.
Hey, Kira.
And you.
Wherever you are.
Yeah.
Whichever
When we
side.
get back.
Yeah.
I could show you the thing.
Oh, the. Oh.
Yeah.
Shut
It'll
up.
be fun.
Shut up.
As Ashe says that, I think more frost starts to grow.
We're all gonna die.
So she's holding her hands like this, and it just tries to keep it in.
I think Milo will look over at Thyra and be like, are you a bit chilly? And they'll take off like their green scarf around their neck and hand it over.
Aw.
It was getting a bit
She's
cold.
kind of like doing
at night.
this, and she looks up. I don't get cold.
Oh. So no, the scarf then, you don't need it?
I'll take it.
Sure. Tosses it over.
He just took his fucking scarf.
Steal their hats.
I will request that back when we return, though.
Okay.
Milo, make a perception check for me.
I look fucking stunning. The Valkyra looks stunning. Absolutely
Looks hot.
hot in that thing.
Oh,
Elevates it.
my. Not my best work.
Mm-hmm.
Get
That'll be an
better.
11.
I love
11?
that in a response to a dice roll.
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
You don't
Not
see
my
anything.
best work. I could have done better. Like, I could have rolled this luck-based dice better.
I could have
Skill
weighted
issue.
my dice.
I could have weighed my dice. Damn, Gary guy dies.
You'll just kind of soak in the evening air as you arrive back at the gates. You see 2 more guards kind of posted up on either side. 2 more guards up at the top of the wall, looking down on you.
Hello.
Hi there.
We went out earlier with these two guards.
Don't worry, we got it covered. And they kind of step out of the cart and beckon you all to come down.
Coming.
I get off the cart.
Check the cart if you need to. Will do. And two guards by the gate come in and start looking through. But as you step down, Ashe, you start feeling those bracelets on your wrists vibrate before they tink back together.
You motherfuckers.
Look, we were told you weren't allowed to use your magic on any
In the
people.
city. In the city. We're out of the city.
You will write. It's just protocol. We're gonna
Wait,
write
wait.
report. You're just gonna have to spend the evening in holding.
We
Wait, what
talked
did they do? Wait.
to the warden before we left. How is this a problem? I don't understand. The paperwork was filed for this exact problem.
We didn't specify drawing blood from anybody.
Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah, that's fair.
Wait, what did they do wrong?
I may or may not have casted magic against an individual without permission.
We did have permission.
We went
It's-
out.
They
We
don't
will-
know, they didn't know what the job was, apparently. Or it wasn't documented properly. Either way.
We're gonna write reports on it. You'll be let go in the morning.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're going back home for a bit.
Just for a night. You won't even be back in your cell. You'd be in holding overnight.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Get a free meal. Well, you will.
Taxpayer funded.
Wait a minute. We pay for that meal.
Yeah. We're the taxpayers.
I hope that you enjoy it.
I mean, it's.
It's
Do you
praising
really
food,
think
isn't
the
it?
money that you pay goes into the food? I mean, respectively.
No, they
This is just like
Probably
this-
go into the boots the warden was wearing. My goodness.
Or the pants.
The two guards are slowly kind of nudging you along.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Look, I'll meet you guys back up at the end tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. You see your friend now, hands bound, waddling sadly back to the jail. The rest of you, the two guards, rummage through the cart real quick, kind of pick up one of the bags, open it. Is this yours?
No. It was in the cart when we took it from the bandits.
Whose cart is this?
What was her name?
Kaylee.
Carrie, I think. The bakery. It's the bakery.
One moment. She kind of goes
was-
back.
It was just
To
a
this.
grain cart.
She goes back. There's kind of this like small room in the wall of the city, like in one of the towers by the gates. Goes in, takes a minute, and comes back out with this small book, and she's flipping through it. Oh, I see. Yep. Looks like everything is in order then.
Huh?
Oh, you are not familiar with this person?
Oh, we got
I
some
look-
some pastries from her.
We all share looks.
Well,
No.
she can
it's just-
explain it to you. She closes the book. Well, the horses aren't allowed inside the city, but you can bring the cart.
Thyra.
She left me.
Oh, there.
Oh, there she is. Thyra. We're gonna have to carry the carton.
That's okay. I can do it.
No, I can help.
I'll
You
cast,
see
Earth and
by
Grasp
the.
again.
Oh, what was that?
As we're carrying the cart, I'll cast Earth and Grasp and like push it along.
Oh. Okay. You start pushing this cart through the city. Everyone's just like turning and looking like, what the fuck? As this giant hand made out of like the cobblestone of the ground is pushing this cart through the streets.
Makes no fucking sense.
Well, it's just the ground. The ground helps move the cart along anyway, so I'm just giving it an extra push.
Is that how? What? The ground is the ground.
Um.
I thought.
Well, without the ground, you wouldn't have anything to push the cart on. So the ground is actually what makes the cart go.
I thought it was strength that did it.
Oh, we're getting into
You know, like
physics.
gravity.
We're getting into physics.
I'm having this conversation as the
My brain-
cobblestones just
Yeah.
like you see like a wave of cobblestones behind the cart just like
Yeah.
rolling it like forever rolling it down a hill almost as it just pushes along the street.
So it's so. Never mind. Wait. Could it? I'd look at Theo. How much weight can it carry?
That's a good question.
I want to jump on the cart. While it's. I
You
just want to.
surf.
Yeah, I want to
He's
surf.
surfing the
I
ground.
want to surf the cart. Yes, I want to surf the ground.
Okay.
Fuck it. It's like sitting in the back of the truck instead of.
Mm.
It's like sitting in the bed of it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Done
It's
that
the same
many
vibe.
times.
Yeah.
We'll make an acrobatics check as you balance on this kind of moving, rumbling cart. It's not a perfect like smooth ride as
15.
it's still hitting all the. Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost like standing on top of one of those bucking bull rides.
Oh yeah.
It's just kind of like
Mechanical
bumping and
bull.
moving. You're kind of just keeping your balance as you go. Every once in a while you get tripped up and you kind of go flying for a second before you land back in the cart. All the kids watching like that you're riding by are going, whoa, as they kind of like chase after you for a second, watching you bounce and ride this cart along.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
What does fuck mean?
They get to have that conversation with the kids for the next however many weeks. Have fun.
I think
You can-
Thyra's probably walking alongside Milo, and Milo, you probably just see that she smiles probably for the first time since the battles happened. Watching her sister just be her sister.
Pain.
I'll just lean over and say, she's pretty great. Your sister?
Still have that scarf on.
What did you say?
She's pretty great, your sister.
Yeah.
I know you two are very close now. Were you close growing up? Was it always this way?
When we were children, yes. But when I came of age, I had to go to training. We lost touch for a couple years. Came back every once in a while, but I was gone most of the time. I've only been back for about 2 years since before we left home.
Hmm.
But even then, I was gone.
I'm sure that was hard for both of you.
I don't know what I did for my sister, but I know I missed her. I'm grateful to see that she's turned into a wonderful woman.
Of course.
Still has some learning to do.
Don't we all?
It's true.
None of us are done learning. We're all still learning new things, learning how to make friends, learning how to trust other people.
Gives you one of the eyebrows up, knowing what you're implying.
I tease. I know it's difficult, and you know we're all rather strange, so it makes sense. No hard feelings. Plus, there's a fucking criminal among us, so I mean,
Yes. And even one that definitely doesn't ignore a warning from any sort of authority, including I'm not any authority, but definitely didn't listen to me.
ignore a warning. What do you mean?
Gives you a long look. Told him to stay away from his sister. Keep his magic away. He offered the opposite. I don't care if she wants to learn it, but where the source from is what it matters to me.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable I would be if one of my family members was getting magic instructions from someone who murdered dozens of people. That's a bit off-putting,
Yeah.
but also a bit concerning that they would go ahead and continue to want to teach your sister, despite advising against it.
I don't know the difference in magic well. But I know no matter how control you think you have it, magic has a way of taking control back. There's a price to it.
You speak as though from experience.
Yeah.
I see. You don't need to share if you're not comfortable. It's just, it helps put things into perspective on why you view magic a certain way. I, quite frankly, know nothing about it, other than what Helena has done, and it's very minor, although I'm sure she's holding back. She's so humble.
Your
I understand.
mother was very kind.
Yes, she is, amazing. And that is putting it in the most simplest of terms. Words cannot capture how much she has done for me. And it will take a lifetime, many lifetimes, to repay that debt. But she is wonderful. She has a lot of stories to tell as well.
Yeah. I like to hear stories.
If feel free to ask her. She's always keen on sharing some stories over a nice cup of tea and a fire. It's quite relaxing.
That sounds nice.
It is. Maybe either you or your sisters or everyone else, if we find a bit of downtime, could spend some time at the bookstore, my home, but I'm sure we all have other things we need to do.
Well, maybe I'll tell you my view of magic then.
At your pace, I don't want to, force you to say anything you would rather not. But I will say, I know I'm not meaning this in any poor way. You and your sister can obviously take care of yourselves and very trusting of one another. Do you need me to keep an eye on Ashe at all? Just an extra pair of eyes in case things go awry.
I appreciate it. Kira's free to make her own decisions.
Of course.
But so are you. And so is he.
Oh, yes. I just, I don't know. I'll think about it. But we should, get somewhere warm. And he kind of looks to your hands and remembers you holding them very tightly. We should get inside.
Yeah. And I'm sorry. I don't trust. But I'll try. If we're going to continue with what this is.
Again, at your pace. Trust is earned, not something given on a whim.
I just hope you don't trust me yet.
To be quite frank, the only one I trust is Karma.
So least trustworthy.
Maybe you're right.
I'm right.
Those eyes. Always
It literally-
looking.
Always changes. Never know.
As you walk,
Like,
you see in
Karma's the
front of you.
fakest.
You see in
lich.
front of you on Theo's shoulder, Karma staring back.
It's a lich.
Uh-oh.
Well, one eye, like head turned,
Well,
one
yeah,
eye
yeah.
staring.
It's a lich.
I think Ashe is the least of our problems.
It's a lich.
I'd have to agree with that.
Well, we'll trust each other soon enough. And he'll give Thyra like a quick, friendly like pat on the shoulder.
Do you walk off?
Yeah.
You shouldn't. She says it in breath.
So edgy.
Oh, edgy. Meanwhile,
I'm
Theo, are
drinking
you?
apple juice.
Takes a
You're
sippy
so
from your
edgy.
juicy
From her
box.
gingerbread. Yeah, from her gingerbread. Gingerbread cup.
Oh my god.
That's the most hilarious thing.
Theo, are you doing anything before you walk other than control the hand?
Well, the hand only lasts 1 minute, so I think by the end of that
Okay.
conversation, the spell has dropped and
How
the
fast
cart
does it go?
is running out of control, and
Yeah,
Theo is running after
How fast
it.
does it go? How fast is it going? Because is it going downhill right now, or is it?
No, it's not a hilly city.
So
It's-
when does it like instantly stop, or does it like roll through?
That's a good question.
So,
Okay.
if I understand properly, there are no horses drawing this cart, right?
No, ours is it?
Is it the thing
Okay, so
pushing
the cart
it?
is just being pushed. So if the claw were to dissipate, then the cart would continue to roll to a stop at some point.
Or if it hits something.
Or if it hits a kid,
Yeah.
right?
You see, Valkyra,
Hit
as
one.
you're riding it, suddenly the hand whoop, disappears. It just kind of vanishes into the ground. Into the cart is now rolling, and you have about like, let's say, 50 feet until you hit the side of a building.
I try to like Mr. Incredible it. I try to jump in front of it and slap it. Stop it.
Okay.
Plant my feet and just hold it so it stops.
All right, make a strength check.
Oh, that's actually really good. 15.
Okay. You're able to like just ride the momentum and just boop off of it as the hand stops. You just leap in front of it and try to hold it back. Your feet are kind of skidding against the cobblestone. It hurts because you're like hitting edges of the cobblestone. Your feet like kind of skid
Yeah.
under you for a second before catching it. But you alone, you're able to just kind of slow it down before it hits the building.
I think I got the timing a little wrong with that one.
Oh, that was fun.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Did I take any damage?
Yeah. No, you're
Okay.
fine. Your
No, I
feet kind of
think-
hurt from hitting the cobblestones.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just you didn't give me any warning. Did you drop it, or does it only like last for so long?
It only lasts so long. I guess the limit is a minute.
Let me know
Well-
that now.
I'll take out my spell book and write down duration 1 minute.
Okay.
Active notes. Love it.
Yep.
Active notes.
Oh, the character in D&D that takes notes. I'm making that character. They take in campaign care like, oh, we meet this person, we write it down. Making that that's next character when Valkyra dies. What?
No. But now you still have a bit to go into the city before you reach the shop.
Try to, I don't know, push it or drag it or like pick it up. Like, I'm assuming when I think cart, I think of the two things that I could pick up
Mhm.
and then walk forward with it. So I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay. So you kind of take the opposite end from where the horses were attached. You take the back of
Yep.
it by the handles and try to start pulling it. Make a strength check, just overall.
What is my carry weight though? I'm trying to remember if it strength works or. Oh no, let's just not. I'm not even gonna say it. Let's just not. No.
Okay. You see Valkyra. You're kind of exhausted after riding the cart. It took a bit out of you as you try to pull it up. Just kind of try to get it forward inch by inch, but it doesn't really want to budge.
Thyra!
I'm coming.
I didn't know this thing would be.
And together,
It's heavier than I thought it'd be.
together you're able to like lift up each side and walk it down the streets. Eventually making it to the bakery. In the meantime, Ashe,
I'm being arrested.
you are in custody.
I'm being arrested for the felony.
Kind of just being escorted through the streets. You're getting some weird looks as you pass by, but you can try to keep your head down if you wish.
There's no point.
As you're just quietly walking all the way back through the city towards the guard post. Walking in, you do see same halfling woman at the counter. Just kind of nod to the guards as you walk in. Starts pulling out some paperwork. Hi.
It happens.
I'm sure you'll be fine. as she begins pulling out paperwork from a side drawer and following you as you walk in. You are dropped off, essentially, in like a holding area. It's just bars. There's a bench. It's not filthy. There's one other guy in there. It looks like he's passed out. Some gnomish man, probably drunk. But all right, you wait in here until this is all finished up. I'll probably again be until morning.
Yeah, take your time.
Just kind of doesn't really know what to say, and takes the paperwork from Elise, and they walk in the opposite direction. You just have a moment to contemplate.
Twiddle my thumbs.
You can kind of like adjust. You can kind of adjust it like magnetic. You can adjust your hands around.
It's really hard when your wrists are connected together.
You just talking to yourself in the show?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'm just a psychopath now.
Yeah.
Just sit there and wait. And wait. Just wait.
I'm used to
Kind
this
of
shit.
play with sparks between your fingers.
Mhm.
Eventually you're brought dinner.
Oh shit! What's on the menu?
Looks like peas and what is that, like a roast of some kind?
That's prison food?
That's my tax dollars at work.
So reassuring. Yeah.
Looks like
Okay.
potatoes as well.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
Thank you, thank
It's
you,
a
federal
solid
government.
meal.
I need to turn to a life of crime.
Yeah, holy shit!
It's not seasoned well, and it's not warm.
It's a potato. You know
But
how much
it's a meal.
calories you're getting from that? Fucking all the caloric yield you need.
This is adequate.
You brought some water. Just sit for Lord knows
It's
how
working
long.
out.
Begins doing pull-ups from the bars, getting
Yep.
that
Full Iro
Uncle
mode.
Iro body.
Yeah, just pulling a
Iro
full
mode,
Iro.
huh?
Yeah.
I just want. We're gonna come in tomorrow. Ashe is gonna open through the door. Hello, everyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Buff as shit.
Buff
Yep.
as hell.
Yep. Well, the rest of you, back over at the bakery, you see, as you pull the cart up, you see Kaylee run out. Oh, you got it. Oh my god, that's such a relief. Here, you can just bring it around the alley, and we can actually put it in our storeroom. And she leads you around a corner to this back. Again, it's just an alley. She opens up the door into the storeroom. If you guys could help bring it all in, that'd be amazing as well.
Yeah, of course. Question. She's.
Yes. Oh, I think I know what you're gonna ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quick question. I assume none of you are from Iacta.
Where?
Know what
Yeah,
Iacta is?
Do
The
I know
Iacta
from,
Hills?
What is? Do I know? Do I know what that is?
Do I know from some of the maps that I have?
You know what Iacta is, Thyra.
Okay.
Valkyra, you don't know what the Iacta Hills are.
Where is the map?
I have no idea about that. What?
It's
where?
somewhere.
I need
Um,
the map. Ah.
Yeah, so the Iacta Hills, west of here. It's a kind of farming region. We use those mushrooms a lot.
Mushrooms.
The Mycos
Mushrooms.
hypnos, if you're familiar.
No who?
The who?
That's their
Who's
that's their name, Mycos hypnos. They're kind of like sleeping mushrooms. A lot of people here use them.
Oh.
Um,
This is legal?
So they're
It
to help
makes
you sleep.
sense.
I mean,
Because of the earthquakes. You sleep through them.
well, that does help with that. But a lot of people here use them for like anti-anxiety remedies. If they have trouble sleeping for insomnia. I mean, we keep it under control. We don't like sell it to everybody. It's only a set amount of people who we know.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
How big is this
9.
drug trade? And
And
how
I'm the
9.
criminal.
Yeah,
Right.
9.
Inside, dirty 20.
She seems to be telling the truth. Um,
So she's not Heisenberg.
yeah.
they're like the what they're called, where you could just like walk up and get some medical marijuana.
Dispensary.
They're the dispensary.
And do you get the munchies as well, and that's why you're also a bakery.
Well,
that's such a good
That is
business model.
smart. That is smart.
That would be such a good business model, IRL. Why has no one done that?
But yeah, we don't give it out, which is why it's not illegal. Which is why we can, we have permission from the guards from customs to bring them into the city.
Interesting.
And that's why they were after your cart, not for the grain, but for the.
I mean, they must have followed them all the way from, where we get it. All the way from, there's a certain city, they have caves that they grow it in that we stop by on our way with our grain deliveries. But probably after that, I know some people like to mix them up and kind of distill the chemicals in it to create more dangerous stuff, I guess. But we don't do that.
No, we would never do that. And Milo looks over to Theo with a "we're doing that" look.
You guys are gonna become Heisenberg. You guys are gonna kill people.
Yeah.
Who's Jesse and who's Walter?
You have a gun too. True guns.
But yeah, a certain number of people in this neighborhood, and then some druids like to use them as well in their kind of fortune telling and stuff to kind of bring like a peace of mind to people.
They have to get high to tell the future.
It's more like
Yeah, man.
Damn, bro, you're gonna go so far. You're gonna go so far.
So far.
it's more to like put them at ease for a more meditative state, if you will.
Oh. Okay.
Seems reasonable.
We get money.
Yes, here. 1 second, and she kind of runs back inside, grabs a little bag, comes back. She kind of looks over, so recounts the amount of bags remaining. I think this should suffice, and she kind of hands over a small bag of gold to whoever's in front, whoever's closest.
Me. Mainly because I
Get
was
the
the one that
bag.
asked. I was the one who asked. I look at it.
Running through it, there's about 200 gold on the side.
Oh,
Do I know
It
how?
was 50 each. With a little
That's not.
extra.
That's not math.
Wait, no, that's not math.
That's not math.
We got a little extra.
50.
this is
no.
this is out of
No,
character.
we're
This is
missing.
out-
No, we're
this is
missing a
out of
50.
character.
We're missing a
Are
50.
we 5, 10,
Yes.
20, 25?
I thought
The
was it
gold, it
50
didn't
each?
say,
I thought-
no, it was 50 total is what
Yeah,
Lucy
Oh, so we got a lot.
posted.
Oh,
We
so we
got
got 150 extra.
Yes.
we got more.
Well, Valkyra will just ignore anything and just accept it. Oh, yeah, I think this will do. I look back at Milo and hey, come on, fucking down.
Yeah. Again, thank you all for getting this back for us. We and everyone else in this neighborhood really appreciate it.
You will all be sleeping soundly.
Least we can do.
While we're here, would you maybe throw in a loaf of your freshest sourdough bread, perhaps?
Sure. I mean, we bake them early morning, so the ones we have now are from this morning. The one you took earlier is from.
Make
this
it
morning.
anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want some more? Fucking love
brings in-
sourdough bread.
Just regular sourdough, or do you want anything else? Regular.
Do you have any like
Everything. Everything's great.
do you have any like cinnamon rolls?
I was about to ask, is there cinnamon raisin bread?
A raisin? Okay. I'm never.
Now you're
trusted.
just
Leah.
now
This
you're
is
just
Leah.
now you're
This
just
is
deleting
Leah.
it. You're just deleting
This
it.
is Leah, not
We
Thyra.
have cinnamon. We do have ones with raisins as
What's
well.
the difference?
It's like raisins and like dried blueberries as well.
No difference.
Zero difference.
Zero
I'm
difference.
so happy for you guys.
Oh yeah, he's eating prison food. We're getting this. Maybe don't murder 30 people.
Isn't it nice to have the freedom to buy things? I love freedom.
Maybe there's actions to your consequences.
Actions to your
consequences.
Actions to your consequences.
No, we were doing so well. We were doing so well.
No, we weren't.
We were. We had a great moment with.
Oh my, if it isn't the
Thyra
actions
and
of my
Milo.
consequences.
This is just how you just have to accept that this is how this game is gonna work.
It goes.
Intense RP, character development, and then whatever the fuck this is.
The actions of our consequences.
The
The
actions of our
actions of our
consequences.
consequences.
It is completely the ability to switch on a dime from complete chaos to like the most intense roleplay you've ever seen. No man.
I'm gonna go back to
Exactly.
prison now. Y'all have fun.
Before we leave, I'm gonna get some more pastries too.
Okay,
We restock.
you can pick up some more of those biscuits. You can get some muffins. There's a point where you see her being like, "Okay, maybe you can like pitch in a little bit of money, but it's fine."
I'll put down a gold.
Oh, thank you.
I'll put down a silver.
Hey, I mean that's probably more than
Thank
it.
you.
How much was it again for the first time?
What?
How much did we pay for it normally?
She
Did we-
gave it to you for free because
Wow,
you were
we-
helping.
God, helping is so helpful.
Oh, being a good
Minus
person really
one
pays,
Party
doesn't it?
Not as much as being a criminal, dude. I can get free potatoes. And I get to live out my dream of murdering people.
Dude, Ashe hasn't paid taxes in 8 years.
Oh my god,
That's great.
crime is so lucrative.
They think what he thinks is that he's in there for murder. In reality, he's in there for tax evasion.
Just like Al Capone.
Just like Al
Here
Capone.
we-
It wasn't the murder,
Amen.
it's the tax evasion.
It's tax evasion.
Here we go. Back to the end.
Yes, we should feast.
All right.
I feel bad. As we all head back, I assume. We're going back to the inn.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
I hope Ashe
Okay.
is okay.
He's been there for 8 years. I'm sure he can handle a night.
Yeah, but he didn't even do anything wrong.
Well, technically he's still doing time for his crime. So, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Yeah, there's something off about it. I don't know.
We don't know the laws here, Yira.
Doesn't seem right that the type of person that would kill however many people it was is that person. But this doesn't connect.
Say that one more time.
Do you not hear me? Or
No, I didn't hear you.
I said it doesn't connect. That type of person wouldn't kill. Wouldn't just kill. So there's something there's just something off about it.
I think saying that type of person doesn't do that. She kind of nods her head. We can't trust people sometimes by what they present. It's their actions.
Yes. Actions have consequences.
Is that how that goes? What was that?
You're not here. Shut up. Being a very personal conversation. Fuck off.
Kira,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be a bit more cautious. We just met these people. And we already found out that one of them is a criminal.
And yet they somehow managed to be the nicest people I've ever met. Freya was always cold. And you were never there, so it was always just sad. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet people that don't have a stick up their ass. Well, I mean, you.
It's alright.
It makes me miss Dad.
I miss him too. But think of the opportunity that we're here. We get to see the world. Not snow and ice for every day. As you say, new people, new stick-up asses.
Lots of mountains to climb.
Maybe we can go see the tropics and the green hills.
Oh.
I know you don't like it right now, but we're gonna do some amazing things out here. I just know it. You're going to do some amazing things.
Oh. Yeah. Of course, I'm going to do the greatest things known to man.
Yes. You've already been invited to a party?
I don't. So what exactly is? What are we doing there?
I'm not sure.
I've never really dressed up for anything. Are we supposed to dress up?
I think that's implied. I
don't
don't know really the first thing about doing it.
I think Theo could show us.
She did go to a university, so they may have formal wear there. I'm not sure.
I'll ask her. Shopping episode.
Stop an episode.
Oh look, we're here.
You arrive back at the tucked in. Little hearth is lit in the corner.
Yeah,
The-
really hype up how cozy it is in here.
Yeah,
How
it's
great it would be to be here.
there's a nice like bear rug on the floor. There's tables with fresh tablecloths. These warm tones.
Oh yeah.
A nice smell of what would this be? Dinner wafts through the air. Maybe some like stews and warm drinks. But the evening is yours. Did you wish to do anything?
I divide up the money. I sit at the table and I start dividing up the money
Okay. How do you divide it?
by 5.
By 5. 20 divided by 5 is
That's
a
200.
number.
Nope, you missed it. You missed a zero.
200 by.
You
I'm not doing math
No, it's
today.
good, it's
Missed
good,
it.
it's good, it's good,
No,
it's
no,
good. You
Literally-
got this. Come on.
I got
believe in you.
this.
What's 200 divided by 5? Don't put that phone down.
You
Put that phone
You-
down.
Remember, take the zeros
Underestimate-
away. Just take away the zeros and then add them back on.
divide
20
2 by 5. Is that's easier?
No, you only take away a few. You don't take away all of them. God damn it!
Oh my God,
You're
look at that.
exposing how stupid I am, and I
40
don't
gold
appreciate
apiece.
it.
It's 40 gold
There you
apiece.
go.
40 gold,
Please.
please. Thank you. What is 4 times 5?
Even though I'm not there, but I can't get my gold.
30
yet.
gold, 40 gold
That's
apiece.
what I meant by take away the zeros. What is 4 times 5?
40 gold apiece.
And you re-add 0. That's all I meant.
40 gold apiece.
Yes,
We're-
and I hang
That's
on to. I
division.
hang on.
Division is the worst one. It's adding and
It is the worst one.
I hang on to. So I have 80 with the Ashe tomorrow.
Brutes, books, and bullets. The math podcast.
No, please no. I'm done with math. I'm never doing math again.
Oh yeah, so I hang on to 80, so I can do 40 damage.
Okay.
40 fucking gold. Goddamn! God motherfucking damn!
Oh no. Oh, die.
I mean, this is
Okay.
Leah talking. Just technically, Ashe only knows that we got most 50.
I'm not. Well, good thing that I fucking got the money because I'm a
Yeah,
good
no,
human being.
I'm just saying. Leah's just putting out in the universe.
Good thing that
Give him 10 gold.
Valkyra
Take
got
the
the
rest.
fucking gold then. Goddamn. Oh no! Oh, I miscounted. Turns out there was only like 40 gold in here.
Whoa.
So sleepy mushrooms, Would have been nice to have some.
Does how aware is Valkyra to put together that he's definitely implying that they did get some?
I legitimately don't know. I
That's up to
didn't
you.
see.
Now, how obvious is? I'm asking you in your tone. How obvious and like facial expressions? How easy it is to tell that you're definitely implying that you got some?
I don't have any. So
Alright.
It's technically
They're
Theo
saying
that
it.
has some.
Oh no!
They're saying it. Legitimately, longingly.
You have trouble sleeping?
Yeah, do you? Or do you want to go on that? You want to be told you're selection?
I don't know. Sometimes I struggle sleeping, but who doesn't toss and turn every now and then?
Well, I think it's good to have, different life experiences. Try new things.
Yes. Also true. Sometimes I feel like I'm experiencing everything for the first time. It's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Is anyone else in the
I'm
in
not.
the inn?
The tavern?
Who else is in here?
Few people. It is like dinner time, so people are starting to come in for meals and such.
Well, maybe I can show you guys some of the alchemy stuff I've been working on after dinner.
You can show us. I'm not sure I'll understand anything.
There might be some mushrooms that I may have taken from
What?
the cart. Just a little bit, not a lot.
Theo, you scoundrel!
The horses were gonna eat it anyway.
It's clear. It's very clear that you know that you knew. Stop. So, you didn't tell me?
Well, we were on the cart with the guards, and then we were in the bakery.
Fair enough. Though I'm not entirely sure. Now that she's just told me what they do, I'm not just entirely sure that I want to do it. Or eat them in any way. It kind of feels like it might, I don't know, make me go insane.
Well, they're not prepared or anything, so the worst that'll happen is you get a good night's sleep.
That we know of.
Wait, do you know how to process it?
You know how to make sleeping potions because you were taught that in class out of these mushrooms.
I can make a sleeping potion.
How long does someone stay asleep?
Depends on how well you concentrate the mushroom.
Well, it depends on the amount of mushroom and how much you prepare for it.
99% pure.
Like, what about the fun stuff that she was hinting at that could do something else with it?
Do you think your mother would approve of that?
My mother?
No, Milo's.
That's a good question.
You're gonna put it in your bullets and put your people to sleep?
Sleep bullets. Interesting.
That was a joke.
Theo, write it down. We'll workshop it. Sleep
I love it.
bullets.
I love this. This is great. Yeah,
If I make you some sleep bullets, do you think you could maybe make Karma a little firearm?
Dungeon Master, am I allowed to withdraw my character from the campaign?
Am I allowed to withdraw from the campaign?
Yeah, you have to think about how that'll work. Think of the checks. Have
Give
fun.
Karma a gun.
You can certainly try with your knowledge on guns.
Oh my
I'll tell you
God.
what.
Karma's a bitch.
I will give it my best shot, but it might take a while. But hold me to it, because I am all here for it. I love that chameleon.
I'll make you some sleep bullets. They also might take a little bit of time too, though.
That's all right. I'm trying to think of some fun things to do with this thing, anyways. We have an accord. Brilliant.
Think. Thyra's probably gonna retire a bit early.
Okay.
And go and sit on the windowsill and look out.
You see the sun setting, nice orange, fading into purple. You see some clouds starting to come in.
I would say for the audience point of view, you, as like animation or something, you see Thyra put her hands together and focus. And kind of like what she's thinking of is a storm. But she's specifically thinking about an eye of a storm. As she looks down at her hands and most of the frost is gone. Still there, but thinking about an eye of a storm in that.
Kind of centering yourself in the calm in the middle of the madness.
Yeah.
Your mind just kind of, you let your mind drift to that specific thing when you were alone that made you feel not so alone.
Yeah. As her mind drifts to that, I think probably a few minutes later, she just absentmindedly takes out her map kit and goes specifically to the hills, right? Specifically to that one. And it's, for the camera's point of view, it is a beautifully done map. And she just stares at it.
You feel the frost kind of melt away as you hold and stare at the map. Kind of letting yourself focus on it and ignore everything else. Anything else from anybody sitting in the tavern?
Not particularly until the sun sets.
Okay.
At least for like, you know.
Theo? Milo?
After dinner, I'd go back to my room and start playing around with the mushrooms.
Oh god.
The alchemy kit.
What's your goal in kind of futzing with these?
Define playing around with.
Methamphetamine.
What are you trying to... What effect are you trying to have?
Ketamine.
Sure. No,
You know what ketamine does.
I'll I guess just start the process of a sleeping potion.
Okay. Let's make an intelligence check with advantage. Since you've been taught this, just trying to recall that specific moment in class.
Intelligence?
With advantage.
16.
It's a pretty simple potion. One of the beginners in alchemy. So you're able to begin this distilling process without making it too extreme to where it has adverse effects. And it just starts. You start imbuing the elixir. It takes a little while, but just sitting there for like 2 hours, you have enough for a kind of a medium effect one.
I'm just imagining Theo in potions class and like Snape is the teacher.
Theo, what the
Miss
fuck are you
Dyson.
doing? What the fuck is that?
Miss Dustin.
Why creating methamphetamine in my classroom?
I can teach you not.
It appears you are spicy. You do not spice in my classroom.
Anything else before anyone heads to bed? Including Ashe?
No. I'm just talking to my new homeless guy friend, whose name now is Oswald McDingleton.
Oswald?
He's 43. He used to work in the iron factory before he got laid off, because of the recession.
Yeah.
So he's just
Yeah.
trying to find his place in life,
2008 was a rough year, man.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a rough year.
Yeah. So, he's doing his best, with what he's got. Just, he's trying to find a more spiritual center,
Mm-hmm. Since the wife left me, I've just been kind of floating through life.
It's the
Poor guy.
yeah. This guy's I'm down. Got down.
You see him he's starting to tear up. I'm telling you.
Oh, buddy, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay, buddy.
I just keep letting myself fall down these paths of,
Forget about it.
not knowing and falling back into drinking and then getting arrested. Cycle continues.
Everyone is capable of change, so all you gotta do is believe in the possibility of it.
You're right. Kind of perks up and wipes the tears.
There you go. buddy.
Thank you. I really needed that
Gotta
talk.
make better consequences. Gotta make better consequences. That's all I'm saying.
Did what happened to you?
Oh boy, that's a long story. Well, you see.
You have all night to talk.
Yep. When the sun sets.
Can't wait till we're fighting gods with Oswald.
Yeah, seriously. Gonna be goaded.
Level 20 drunken master monk. You know how it
Fuck
is.
yeah.
Fucking go.
Just
Valkyra.
whenever the sun decides to set,
Hmm?
kind of, whenever the sun sets, Valkyria will sort of I think I'm going to go for a walk. Just go a little bit, just to clear my mind. To Milo, because I'm assuming Milo's still down there.
Oh. All right.
I'll be okay.
Have a good time. Make sure to crack some skulls for me.
Of course. And I'll go out.
Okay.
outside. And I want to find. Wait, keep going.
Oh, I was just gonna add atmosphere. Don't worry, you can go.
No, go for it. Yeah, go. Add
Okay,
the
fine.
atmosphere. Go on for it.
You see, as the evening kind of winds down, coming out into looking about city center, more festival decorations are being set up. You see a stage being assembled in the center of the square, kind of almost framed by the little tree patch in the center. Lights being hung. More of those posters being put around. Yeah.
I'm curious, sort of goes for a little bit of a walk until I don't know, finds a taller building than the
Okay.
one she had visited before.
You're gonna keep falling off buildings, and then you're gonna kill yourself. And then we're gonna not be there to catch you.
Okay. Yeah, you can find a slightly taller one. Some
Somewhere
of
else,
the tallest
though.
ones.
A different angle of the city. Somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can find a slightly taller one.
Somewhere
Look
else.
out. The thing with most
What about
tall
one around City
towers.
Square?
Yeah.
On the square. somewhere around there.
So a lot of those buildings, as you look up, they do seem to have like platforms at the top. Seems to be more housing. And at this point, actually noticing for the first time, you see people kind of setting up these floating platforms. Underneath, you see these like glowing blue crystals underneath them, kind of hovering in the air. Ropes are kind of being used to keep them nearby the buildings.
Fucked up. I want to. How tall are they? How tall does it look?
These buildings, they're about, I'd say, 10, 11 stories.
And the other one was like 7, right? 7 to 8.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna go for it?
I'll find a place that isn't entirely being watched, I'd say, or out in the open, an angle of the building.
Okay. You can start climbing from like inside an alley where you're kind of shielded.
And I'll look down and I'll grab onto my thing on my neck, and instead of the blue glow, it's sort of okay. Well, don't fuck me over. See how this works. And we'll activate it, and instead of the blue glow, it glows green, and sort of, and I'll use the journey of rune
Okay.
and start to climb, and she's sort of just sort of flying up almost the side of the
Like Assassin's
building.
Creed.
very quickly, sort of just ascending.
That's
You're finding these like handholds in the kind of the sides of the building, the frames, window frames, light handholds from the bricks.
Yeah, from literally,
guess-
it's literally like she can jump straight up, just from thing to thing, very quickly.
Oh. I'd say for the hell of it, make an athletics check.
10.
Okay. You're getting some help from your rune, but you're just kind of quickly, almost like a flash, as you kind of go up and grab one handhold before flashing to the next. You're getting tired and you're not quite finding as many as the higher you get up, especially at this angle.
Keeps going.
Okay. You proceed. At some points you do feel like you're gonna slip, but you focus. You get to the 5th story, the 6th, and the 7th, and looking up you do see a ledge that comes out, like above where the building is. Like, it kind of, the lip goes out, so you
Whoa,
can't
what's that?
quite reach the top.
What's that jump called? It's an actual thing in rock climbing. I don't remember entirely what it's called, but there's a maneuver where you're able to kick your off and grab it, and then pull yourself up from the bottom angle. You're supposed to come out from it and climb onto it. I don't remember
Are you
what it's
gonna-
called, but I want to attempt to do that maneuver where you sort of you grasp onto something below it and bring your hand out like this to grab onto it, and then bring yourself up.
Okay. Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
That's 22. Sorry, 22.
Wow. Okay. You can definitely kind of using that glow, brace yourself and just and grab onto the ledge by one hand before pulling yourself up. And now you've pulled yourself up and are now looking into somebody's house. You're on somebody's balcony.
Try to be unseen and continue up.
Okay. To continue ascending this building, you reach more balconies, and you see that right there, you see that floating platform, and you see now these, at least in better detail, these giant crystals kind of pulsing blue. You feel like a sort of like a buzz the closer you get.
Am I at the top of the 11? Is this at the top of the 11-ish stories or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. How is the roof? Is it similar to what it was before, like the other building, or is it? Can I stand up on this roof?
I'd say you could stand up on this roof. It's a gentler slope.
Valkyra stands on the roof and looks out.
Okay. You do see on the platforms these people pulling them, tying off ropes to these platforms. Others kind of like holding their hands out with a similar blue glow as they kind of right them. They don't seem to notice you right now.
They're on the same roof that I am?
Mhm.
How big is this roof?
No, you're on the roof. They're below you
Oh,
when on the floor
okay,
below.
I see. They're on the floor below, hovering. Okay, I see what it's saying. I don't know. The same way that Valkyra doesn't know. Just peer over the edge one more time.
You're gonna peer over the edge, looking down?
Yes.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
19. Nope. 21.
Okay. You look over. It's fear surges through you for a second, but you just kind of hold on to that stone on your chest and just breathe. You stare down and almost convince yourself that it's not that scary. That vertigo feeling kind of fades.
I'll sort of sit, like dangle my feet over the edge. Sort of just like sit. I'll spend however long there. And then climb back down.
Okay. On your way back down, one of the gentlemen look over. Oi, what the fuck? As you just pass their view.
Keeps going.
Alright. Able to quickly almost fly down the side of the building. Just grabbing handholds that you just drop and drop and drop. Your hands kind of hurt afterwards.
Yeah.
But the sun is set, the stars begin appearing in the sky. A nice cool ocean breeze drips through.
Once I get to the bottom, Valkyra heads back.
Okay. Just turn in for the night?
I have no idea. I don't even know what's going on.
Okay.
Valkyra will use, for lack of a better word, vibe downstairs for however long. For lack of a better word, I don't know what else. Chill. Vibe. Relax.
Vibe.
Did you have a good walk?
Breathe
Oh.
heavily.
A good run?
Just, it was a joke. I'm not actually that tired. But yeah, it was a good walk.
Nice. Did you meet any exciting people?
There's one guy, didn't know his name, kind of just yelled at me, and then I kept on going.
That's rude.
No, not in the mean way.
Oh.
I don't know. That's perfect. Everything
Nice.
was, yeah, that's great. The
Wonderful.
breeze out is really nice.
It does. It gets it's a bit chilly, but it's
It
nice.
is.
It's refreshing, like a crisp breeze.
I'm used to it. It's much colder up in Freya.
Oh, I would not survive up there. I don't much like the cold.
There's a reason why not many people live there.
Oh yes, no. Are you all you know, traveling the world now and such? Is that by choice? Are you just wanting to explore, leave the nest?
Be brutally honest. I have no idea. I just one night Thyra woke me up and told me we had to go. That's all I know. She never told me more than that.
I think Milo like stops whatever he was doing, like maybe just like doing little tippy taps on the table and like rocking back and forth. But after saying that, stops and kind of like leans in.
It's as honest as I can get.
No, that's confusing. I can imagine.
She keeps telling me to just trust her, which I do. I don't think she's trying to put me in a bad place or anything.
Not trying to be maliciously deceptive.
No,
perhaps.
just what she's telling me.
Hmm.
I don't think she has the same connection to Freya that I had, or at least at home. Since, she was never there, at least as often as I was.
Interesting.
It's fine.
Different perspectives you two have of each other and your time spent away.
I don't know if it was my choice. She had to. She had to go. And
Why
I had to.
couldn't- Why couldn't she bring you?
It's not how it worked.
Hmm.
Always the eldest. Being the second born is a bit interesting in Freya. Maintain status quo, per se.
I see.
Firstborn is meant to be the big hero, which she is, but I don't know.
Well, she may have all of the status of being the firstborn and grand and strong, but I think you have a good heart. Not that she doesn't, but I'm sure you've warmed your home, warmed Freya somewhat. That heart of yours.
Valkyra thinks of the fish story and begins to laugh with us. Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Oh. I was always a bit of a troublemaker, in all honesty. I don't know if you could put that.
Really?
I don't know if you could tell.
Did not strike me as the sort.
Didn't really enjoy school or any about it.
No.
Rather-
School. Oh. Just don't tell Theo that. They might have a thing or two to say.
Well, it's not that I don't enjoy knowledge. In fact, it's the main reason I do anything. I'm fascinated with giants and the history of Freya, which is why it's kind of sad that we had to leave. There's no books of it or anything. Not here. I don't know if there are any books of it at all. It's a bit of an oversight.
Maybe not.
I used to explore like old ruins. Just old, because towns would come and go, full of different nations sending their prisoners and less savory folks. And then others just trying to escape. But they would rise and then they'd collapse. So we'd go into these old ruins to see sometimes the most beautiful things. And also just a lot of dust. And just a lot of dust. Oh, because you'd have to wear like stuff around. Oh, that'll let me see. And I'll take off the scarf and I give it back.
Ah. Yes, thank you. for keeping it safe.
It's
And I think
it's a little sweaty.
Milo was at first kind of listening to the things you were saying, specifically about growing up in home, being apart from your sister, and then being whisked away, looking on you with just like concern and a bit sadness from being taken from your home like that, and just trying to piece together the two sides of this story. But now is kind of looking on you with just joy, just listening to you gush about exploring these ruins, learning about Freya and stuff, and it's just like, it's nice to see you so passionate about something, and so Milo's just taking that in.
Yeah. It's been a
At some
while.
point. I think you'd notice Karma standing on the table, looking at you expectantly.
Wait, the chameleon just appears?
The
Has the chameleon
chameleon
been there? Or
walks up the table.
As he's like turning, the chameleon that's slowly turning brown as it walks on the table towards you.
Move. Don't
what?
breathe.
Huh?
I think it can smell fear.
What can smell the field? Hey, Kanama. And we'll get real close to it. Okay, just gets real close to it. Hi, Kanama.
I'll look see you like,
What are you doing out here? Where's Theo?
Yeah, wait a minute.
And like turns around and slowly starts walking back towards Theo's room.
Is that an indication to follow it?
Yeah, he seems like he wants you to follow.
He turns around and does a little...
Oh my.
Yeah, with like the slow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Sure. I don't think it was intended for Valkyra, but... it's Valkyra.
We'll both go.
Sure.
Who knows?
Okay.
50-50.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock. Or should we let the chameleon knock?
Bump, bump. Theo,
Oh, I've got something for you guys.
we followed the chameleon.
Good.
I open the door.
The door's open.
I close the door and reopen it. Just to get the satisfaction. Stop.
Made this, and I hold up the bottle of sleep potion.
Is that the drugs? Or is that the stuff?
Well, it's just gonna make you to go to sleep.
Oh.
But I think, and I'll pull out the half-made health potion. If you put these together, it'll kind of keep you awake-ish. So you'll be kind of half dreaming, kind of half awake. Maybe.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't really either.
Are you expecting us to just drink this?
Well,
I
Milo
am willing
wanted
to
to.
try for the sake of science.
No, Here's the thing. If you do it, I feel like I'm inclined... I have to do it too, just to, like, not feel bad.
And if you do it too, I mean, Theo, you wouldn't want to be the odd one out. So, I mean, surely you would follow suit.
well, maybe if there's enough.
This is
I don't know how-
chaos trio of the fucking party.
this is what happens
Our
when the
mom and dad aren't
reason is
supervising
taken
us.
away.
Mom and Dad aren't watching us anymore. One's in prison, the other one's in bed.
Yeah, our deadbeat dads in
Our
prison.
dad's in prison and our mom is too tired to deal with his bullshit. Went to bed.
She got home from her 9 to 5. Passed
Out.
out.
We're just downstairs playing Wii Sports Resort.
Y'all gotta get yourselves
She
chill.
fell asleep watching Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Had a day.
So, How do you just drink it? You just swallow it?
Yeah.
And wait, are we doing just the sleep potion, or are we combining them?
No, I mean, if you want to sleep, you can just take the sleep potion.
You, Does Valkyra make a good decision? She does not.
She does not what?
She doesn't.
She just doesn't.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? As long as it's not like the moonshine or whatever it was, I should be able to handle it, right?
I don't think it's anything like the moonshine.
And it should be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, how much? How much? Do we have any idea how much you need to drink?
No.
Fuck. How much is like? What is your
If the horses
recommendation?
ate 3 bags between the 2 of them, and I only took just a little bit, so maybe
It's turning into a math problem.
if the horses eat 3 bags of drugs, and Theo takes a quarter of a bag of drugs, how many drugs do
How many
how
drugs?
many,
do
how
you
many drugs
hallucinate?
do you
How many
need?
drugs
to
do you
hide?
need to get high as fuck? This is great. This is the worst. But contrary to everything that you know about me, I think for the sake of this, could start off small. Maybe.
Always the best case of action. Start small, and if nothing happens, you can take a little bit more.
So, yeah, but go ahead and combine it. Oh, fuck me. Sure. Valkyra in her mind is wholly aware of, and it's almost like in fear, has the running fear of like mom coming downstairs while you're still on your DS after bedtime. Like, and you have to hide under the covers to keep. Yeah, I'm starting to just get that Valkyra's having that fear in her mind. Are you
What are you
gonna
doing?
Take,
We
yeah,
good
I'll
to
take some of
combine
the
it?
sleeping stuff as well. Oh, are we combining, or are we just going sleepy?
I thought we were combining it.
Sure, we don't need to sleep.
We're gonna
Let's
take
combine.
Are we gonna take exhaustion points? Oh fuck me, we are. Yeah, fuck it.
We will sleep tomorrow.
Fair.
Okay. So how much are you taking and who's taking it?
Yes.
Yes.
Theo?
I'll take like a little bit.
How much
Okay.
can you physically take though? What is the size here? How about a gulp? Can I just go gulp like that and just drink it and just take one good gulp?
You know, are you taking like a swig of each at the same
Right.
time?
And I thought you were gonna combine them like together into
Oh,
a single
you're
thing,
gonna.
then like a shot glass.
Okay. So you're mixing the whole sleeping potion with
I'm not.
the
Theo
whole
is.
Yep,
healing
let
potion.
the alchemist.
I think I do half the sleeping potion and half the healing potion.
Okay, and a third vial.
Mhm.
Okay.
This is terrible.
It is.
Okay. So Valkyra's taking a gulp. Milo, how much are you taking?
I match Kira.
Yeah, a gulp.
You're also taking a gulp. Okay.
We're gonna die. We might have our hearts stopped. Our
And
hearts stopped working.
Theo, you're taking a tiny bit.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my my notebook and quill and just like ready to write down whatever happens.
Yeah, you're gonna let
Me-
us, the guinea pigs, go first,
What?
write it down, and then go, fuck it.
All right. Okay. You take a swig. It's a very strange flavor. You're getting mixed of that like cough syrup taste mixed with that really savory taste of mushrooms. It's like soy sauce without the salt, but also like a mix of that cherry cough syrup.
Ew.
It's very,
That is
very
not good.
strange, very gross. You kind of recoil from it. Make Constitution saving throws.
We're dead.
25.
Natural 20.
Oh,
I got a natural
Wow.
22.
Oh no.
I also got a nat 20 for 26, actually.
Okay.
Sorry.
24.
A
Yeah,
1.
26.
Okay. You two don't feel anything right away. And Theo, looking
Let's
at this, you're like,
go!
huh, they're fine. You take your sip.
A little sippy.
It sits for a second, and you just get hit with this wave of exhaustion.
The alchemist is the one fucking getting fucked up. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And you just feel like you need to go to bed right now, or you're passing out on the floor.
I sit down on the bed.
Okay.
That was-
You see Theo like sit down for a
That's a
moment and just
really-
like, and just boom, fall
Oh.
back onto the bed. She's asleep.
Uh-oh.
Is she? I feel.
Wait,
How do we feel?
is she
It's
is she
not-
dead?
Wait, I
She
checked
has
for
a pulse.
pulse. I
She's
checked for a
breathing.
pulse.
She's breathing. She has a pulse.
Okay. She's in the. I think she's in like the deepest physical known sleep a human being can, or an elf.
She's got an OD,
Wait,
guys.
Wait a minute. You're an elf, aren't you?
She is an elf.
Oh. Can you put? Can you wait? Can't you not be put to sleep by magical means or something? Isn't that a thing?
I do
Oh,
have
that's
advantage on that.
Okay,
I'm
roll
assuming
again.
that it's magical, yes.
They're elf things.
That's a lot better.
Okay.
17 plus my con.
She goes and then pops back.
It's technically not magical.
That's true.
The mushrooms are not magical.
Chemistry.
I'd
is
say
not
you
bad.
can still fall asleep. And you're not used to sleeping because you meditate during the night. Oh, you're only a half
I'm
elf.
a health elf. Half
You
elf.
sleep. It's fine. You pass out.
She's alive. I think she is just in the deepest sleep possible for a half elf.
I think so. I think
How do
we
you
should.
feel?
Great. I feel fine.
It was kind of a weird taste.
It was a bit disgusting.
It was kind of
I
terrible.
think I might have preferred the jerky that we had before.
God, don't remind me.
Oh yes.
That was a step too far.
No.
I'll do this, but that jerky was.
That was
Weird.
yes, not my best choice.
Have we made any good choices since we've met? I don't think so.
Get back
Well,
to me on
besides
that.
besides
I
the
don't know.
meat, besides the whole meeting part, I mean, no, of course, that's not the
Yeah.
background.
No, but
It was a joke.
a good joke. I'm sure we will have many wonderful moments to share.
What are we? How do we feel? What are we like? Are we supposed to feel anything, or are we just normal?
You feel fine right now.
Oh,
Right now. Well, should we let
I don't
Theo
know. Is she like?
rest?
But I don't know if she's like. She could be like coma sleeping, like dangerous sleeping. We don't actually.
Where's Karma? Maybe Karma knows.
Karma.
Karma's sitting on the desk, just staring up at you guys.
You would know. Blink once if she's okay, and blink twice if she's dead.
I don't think chameleons have.
Do they blink? I don't know.
I don't know if they blink.
I think
They
they
just
do.
like blink asynchronously.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they do. I do think they blink like one at a time.
You
though.
do see you see one eye close, and the other eye close, and the other eye close.
That's not one or two.
Yeah,
That was
That's,
that 1.5 blinks?
that's four now.
They're in limbo?
Yeah, just jump on my hand if she's okay.
Just sitting at the desk, slowly turning brown.
Oh.
I think Theo might be dying.
Karma's decaying.
I have no idea what to do now. Do we wake her up? Do we? This was her whole thing.
Do we-
This was her experiment.
This was... Okay. What do we do?
I'm freaking out.
Do we try to fix this, or do we get Thyra to help clean this up?
What the fuck does what Thyra do? She'd come in and just
I don't
punch us
know.
in the face.
Maybe we deserve it.
No, look, it's fine. She's just a bit asleep.
All right.
I never said I went to sleep.
No, I'm
She's
talking about
sitting in the
Theo.
windowsill.
I'm talking about Theo. I'm just saying it's all right. She's just asleep. That's what I said.
Think we just...
I think this is a scenario of doing something wrong is worse than not doing anything. So you just let it be.
So we just do nothing.
As hard as it seems for us to do, yeah.
Okay. Nothing it is. Good luck, Theo. I'll, like, smack her boot. We did our best.
Should we leave them?
I suppose. Maybe... I don't know. Move her... I'll try to, like, position her so that she's, like, laying on a pillow and not just, like, randomly pass
Okay.
out on the bed.
Kind of shift her up, tuck her in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think. I mean, that doesn't falls off the fact that she could be. Never mind.
Nope, we're doing nothing.
Yep.
Out of mind, out of mind. I think I need to lie down actually.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah.
We do not
Never happened.
never happened. We
Never
don't tell Thyra,
What, Ash?
we don't tell Ashe.
Never happened.
All right.
I shake.
We shake.
Never happened. And we both go to
And we
try to.
both
Okay.
pass out, yep.
I walk into the room, which I think Thyra and I still have the same. Like, we're still in the same room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I walk
One
in.
bed.
Yeah, I walk in. Hi. What you have
Hi.
been doing?
Been resting.
Folding laundry.
Folding laundry.
What have you been doing?
And I went for a walk. And
Okay.
that I just went out for a little walk, and then I came back, and Milo and I chatted for a little bit, and now I'm here.
Seems like a nice evening.
It was. I am a little tired now. I think I'm ready to call it a day.
Can I use the sibling telepathic powers to know that something is up?
Sure. You can make an insight check.
She was trying to lie. 100%.
It's just a 13.
My deception. How is that? Wait, how is this gonna work? You rolled a 13, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 13.
Mm,
Well, usually the rules are
It's-
meets it.
yeah. So
Do I
you can
win?
tell.
or do
So
you-
you can.
I
There
can
you
tell
can tell.
something is
Maybe
up.
maybe you're
Something-
missing a little bit, but it's not
Just-
suspicious.
Yeah. You believe her.
I
If
give
she's
her-
not telling you something.
I give her a look. Just don't be getting anyone killed, alright? Whatever you're
I'm not going to get anyone
doing.
killed. I'm not going to get anyone killed.
Alright.
But I am ready for bed.
It's right there. I'll be up for a few more hours.
Okay. That's good night.
That
Okay, we'll attempt to sleep. I'm scared.
Those of you, if you're falling asleep right away, you are able to fall asleep right away. You close your eyes and it's out. Lights out.
Dies.
Fucking dies.
Dead.
Heart stops. Goes into a coma.
Heart.
Sorry, you just hear her immediately just start snoring behind you.
Surprise.
I wish.
I know, right? Just for flavor to end the night, unless someone else has something to do, but I think she's been doing some new mapping while she's staying up on a new map. Of where they just were, just telling the story of what they just did, but through a map. There and back again.
Birth.
So yeah, and then she just does that for a few more hours, and then she goes to bed eventually. But it's definitely a lot more of a restless sleep than what everyone else is getting tonight.
Yeah. You all tuck into bed. Ashe, just finding a spot on the bench next to your new friend Oswald.
You know it, homie.
You can take a break.
Based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out what the fuck happens with the drugs that you guys just took.
The drugs.
What's this?
The spice.
I don't know. Darkness comes to all of your visions as you fall into this deep sleep. Deeper than you've ever known up to this point. Valkyra. You have that same gym again. There's no stone on the other side, and everything seems much clearer. The stone bridge in front of you is still cracked and crumbled. Looking down, you see the ravine below, and you hear those growls. And in the distance, you see just pinpoint eyeballs in the pit below. Staring up at you, growling, snarling, almost circling the stone pedestal you stand upon, like caged lions. Looking around, you do see the ruins, large, beautiful buildings crumbled, fallen into this ravine. This night sky above you, peering through the crack in the rock above. Hear the calling of ravens. Light snowfall.
Am I in control of this one? Like, do I?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
There's still the pit and everything. There's still the. What's
below
on the
you.
other side? Is the stone isn't there anymore,
The stone is gone.
and I'm being surrounded by a creature with eyes or multiple.
Multiple. You do see the sky above you. Slight twinkling of stars through the light flurry of snow.
Oh no, I don't know what I want to do. I think that's reflected almost. Like you're kind of just standing there stunned, kind of confused. Kind of just watching with circling eyes, I guess.
You hear almost scratches at the stone. Or snarling. They almost seem to bicker with each other for a moment before continuing. Waiting.
Go back across the bridge?
The bridge is gone. Bridge is crumbled.
So I'm just standing there. Is there anywhere to go? Can I go up? Or go down?
Mhm.
Can I climb up? Is there a spot to climb up?
There's nothing around you. You're kind of on a small stone platform.
No idea. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I just sitting there and look back at the wolves or whatever they are.
Don't wish to do anything? Start spending what feels like an hour, 2 hours. Very aware of the time. So you're listening this very angry pack of creatures. It almost
Well,
ticks at your mind the same repetitive growling and snarling and scratching.
there's nothing else to do. So it just turns to the abyss, steps back, and jumps, I guess.
Okay.
Just
I'd say make a wisdom save.
distance. I'll use the Anneka die. Natural 20.
You're joking.
I am not joking. That is what the Anneka die rolled me.
Okay. You jump. And you feel yourself fall. And that surge of panic comes through you as you plummet towards the darkness below. The creature's still snarling and growling, staring up at you with their beady eyes. And you brace for having a really long, bad experience. But you feel yourself feel around your neck that same stone. A warmth surges through you. You don't quite see it, but you feel in the peripherals something bright behind you. And everything goes black. Milo.
Yes.
Darkness takes you. You open your eyes. feel yourself running, the ground hitting, your feet hitting the ground below you. Breathing heavily, your vision's red. You feel something in your hands. You feel the familiar gun. And this cold amulet is in your hand. You running. You hear shouts behind you. You dare not look back. You see fields of wheat. Farmland, you see forests in the distance, the large mountain range before you. Feel yourself running. You feel this warmth on your face slowly drip off into the cold. You feel nothing but panic and anger, but it's a moment of clarity. It goes fuzzy. It's almost like a TV coming in and out of signal. It goes fuzzy, and then you open your eyes again. Farther out, you see houses. Hear this almost like horseshoes behind you, pursuing. You run, and you feel yourself dipping in groves through trees, in the long grasses of the fields. You feel this underlying guilt the entire time. Just more of that red and the darkness and the red smoke that you've seen before. Finally, it goes fuzzy again, and you open your eyes, and they're clear. Familiar vision looking up into the sky. Sitting up the cityscape before you.
Am I aware in the dream? Do I have...
Slightly. Now sitting up, you feel yourself. Just breathe. Kind of living in this weird, extremely weird feeling of deja vu. But you can move. You remember this. You know this.
I think if there's any semblance of lucidity, there'd be a panic building up and just, no, not again. Not again. Just panic.
You feel that. You clench your fists and kind of clenching your body tight with that panic. That amulet is in your hand. Blood's mattered over it.
Anything different about it in the dream? Besides the blood?
Kind of clenching it tight out of habit. You feel something. I'd say make an intelligence check.
11.
Not sure why, but it feels slightly less sturdy than you remember it being.
I think with that, I'll hold it tighter and quickly tuck it away again.
Do that as your vision begins to fade out again. Back into darkness. Theo. Dream also takes you. a sudden brightness hits your face. Looking around, familiar snowy fields. Sun directly overhead. Around you, people dressed in thick furs, hats similar to yours, elves and humans kind of murmuring around, digging at certain spots in the ground. In the distance, you see a small village, one familiar to you, being Freya's Gate. You're sitting there, and looking at your hands, looking at yourself. You're smaller than you are now. Thinking back, remember this day loosely in your mind. You were a kid, spending one of your summers in Freya. You're holding a little, like, toy dinosaur that you got on your birthday that year. And you remember this being your birthday. A day where the sun never sets, where you can play pretty much from midnight to midnight, if you wished. It's nice. Just a calm day on the field. Staring up at the bright sky above you. Your parents in the distance. Familiar tan elves. Kind of shouting eagerly over one of the finds.
Over. Go look what they found.
You see, underneath the snow, they've kind of pushed it away. Half embedded into the soil below, you see a skull. They kind of keep brushing it. It's a familiar bone structure to one that you know of.
I try to push my way, like, closer.
You see a half-buried skull just kind of sticking out, staring blankly into the distance. Nothing immediately around it. But just... You never put two and two together. Never remembered this dig.
I'll get as close as I can to the skull, and I'll just look down it, and I'll just ask, "Who are you?"
Kind of... You don't hear words. You... Almost like you're reading emotion off of an expressionless face. I'm like you. As it all slowly fades to darkness. Dawn breaks. All of you are able to awaken from your slumber. Those of you who took the potion a little bit later than usual. But Ashe,
Yeah.
as
me.
you
What
awake
up?
in your cell,
At like 2 in the morning. But, you know.
yeah. Well, you wait a bit
Yeah, I'm chilling.
as everyone starts to file in for the morning. You immediately hear, almost as soon as people begin entering the building, some bickering from outside.
Shit. That's gonna be good. Today. Had to be today. That's fun.
A guard comes walking in. I think you're free to go. You look,
You think?
just come on. And she kind of opens the gate. You feel your wrists loosen.
Genuinely, you don't know what it's like to sleep like that. It is appalling.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't control those, but
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
it's already been a morning. Come with me. And you get closer to the entrance. You kind of open back up into the entryway. You see silhouetted in the distant doorway against the morning light, a figure kind of yelling, I did not do this. I did not do all of this just to come here and see him locked up again.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
As you approach and begin to see the figure of an elven figure wearing these long robes, hair kind of pulled back. As you get closer, you see this tan skin, the dirty blonde hair, these very nice robes, this robe and kind of mantle of the Grand University. Casual clothes underneath, though. Kind of looks over. Face immediately changes. It goes from a frustrated to shock, relief, and just happiness. Holy shit. Holy shit. And she just kind of immediately recognized the figure of your sister Redelia, charge towards you, and just immediately pull you in. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. She's kind of shaking.
Yeah. This is fucking wild, right? I know I sound a little different now, but still kind of the same. Well,
She kind of pulls back.
I look different too, but you know.
She pulls back, and through her smile, you know her well enough. Through this smile, you do see that inkling of sadness and realization as she looks upon you. Kind of puts her hands on the side of your face. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing Leah like this.
It's been a journey, to say the least.
I mean, you lost your baby cheeks, but runs.
Okay, let's calm down.
Oh my god. I came as soon as I heard.
Yeah. I'm pretty fucking impressed, honestly.
Oh god. She doesn't really know what to do with herself, and she just pulls you in for another hug and just holds you for what would to others be an awkward amount of time, but it's been 8 years.
Hey,
Ugh.
let's go meet the new people.
New people.
This may come as a shock, but I found a group of, I wouldn't say friends yet. I've known them for like 2 days, but we've done a couple jobs together, you know. since-
Jobs.
Yeah, I gotta make money somehow. It's not like the feds are paying me.
That is true. Yeah.
I mean, well,
Hey, they're not paying me money. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, teleportation takes a little bit out of you, I know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a bit rough sometimes, but you haven't done it a whole lot lately, have you? Because you know when you do
No.
it back to back, it gets.
Yeah, I've been working. I know I have a job full time.
Yeah,
But
I
we're on-
heard, actually.
Really?
Yeah, one of the people I met's a student at the university. You probably know her,
Really?
actually. Well, you might know her. I don't know if you do.
Huh. Maybe. We can go, we can walk and talk.
Yes,
And she just,
absolutely.
you see the excitement return to her face, just kind of existing by you again.
How's mom and dad doing?
Can't say I've talked to them a whole lot lately.
Yeah, kind of figured.
They tried to reach out on my birthday last year, but you know how it is. Saying how they're
Yeah,
so happy they put me on this path.
yeah. Their pride and joy, right? Supposedly.
You know,
What
when they're
about,
not trying to take credit for my actions, but you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty typical, honestly. What about the fawns? He's been staying out of trouble, right?
For the most part. You know, he likes making friends. I've had to bail him out a few times already.
Yeah. And Shara? She's doing okay.
Doing good. She's been asking.
Right. Well, hopefully
Now I have
all
some
things
good-
go well. So.
Yeah, have some good news for her.
It's been weird being out in the world again. You know?
Can't even imagine. Just kind of looks back at the large stone structure.
You know, they've been taking decent care of me anyways. The warden's pretty nice. All things considered.
She's got worse people to worry about, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. Yes, she does.
What happened? Why were you back?
Oh,
In there.
well, yeah, there's a bit of a paperwork error. It's not on me, it's on them. Okay, you look at me like that, but honestly, like, we told them what we were doing,
Okay.
They gave me clearance to walk out of the city. I'm pretty sure we told them what the job was, but they still didn't like it when I came back. And so, you know, even though I was given explicit written permission to leave, they still decided to detain me for a little bit.
Hopefully not again.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is the Tucked In.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The name is, it could use some work.
A little bit. I mean, they probably tried their best.
Let's go see what they're up to.
Well, walk inside.
I don't know
See
where
you-
everyone
see
else
you
is
around.
at because I think everyone else is still dead asleep. So
You walk in, and the only one there is Thyra.
yeah,
Oh,
Thyra's probably in the corner.
Oh,
Shit.
we're all eating popcorn from the grave as we watch this confrontation about to occur.
Well, if there's one of them.
Probably has.
Heavy
Coffee.
sleepers, your friends?
Friend is a bit of a stretch with this one. But, you know, she does her best.
Well, you just met her, apparently. So. Well, she kind of.
Let's go see if I can go find a bit more of a familiar, welcoming, happy, talkative, and not stabby individual for us to interface with.
She still kind of waves. You see this more joyful looking elven woman you've never seen before. Looks very different from Ashe. So it takes a moment to kind of think of who that is.
Give
Similar
her-
bone structure.
Sister. Am I right?
Yes. I'm Redelia, by the way.
You can call me Thyra.
Thyra. That's a pretty name.
We can get hot real quick.
I'm upstairs.
Valkyra is too.
The question is, which door do I knock on first?
I don't know which door do you knock on first.
Probably Theo's, just because like that makes sense.
Okay. You knock on Theo's door.
Theo's
No
dead.
response. Good way.
No response.
9 o'clock. The fuck? Nah, whatever.
I'm going to Milo's door. Knock.
No response.
Okay, to be fair, that does kind of track with him, so I'm not real surprised.
Move on to the third door. Knock.
No response.
I'm starting to sense a trend.
I'm awake. Just
Oh, you're awake?
Yeah,
You
just-
just don't respond. Fantastic.
no, completely out of it. Just like
I walk back downstairs.
Oh, God.
at what point do we all walk out at once? All three of us just
Yeah.
all open it.
It
Not
takes
for a while,
about it takes about another hour
An
for you all
hour?
to wake up.
Oh my.
Fuck me. So we're all waking up at 10 and we all walk out at the
No.
exact same time.
Thyra, I have a very important question to ask you.
What?
What did they do?
What do you mean?
Theo's not awake. Your sister's not awake. Milo's not awake, but that's again to be expected. But the fact that the other two aren't is... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No.
Theo had the mushrooms. wanted to experiment. I did not think she would do it tonight. And it seems they all probably participated.
Well then, Redelia, it would appear that these new people that I have met are really into the drug scene. So,
To be fair, you weren't with us, Ash. This is a not an illegal substance here. It was a imported good for a certain part of city.
so
What now?
what
There
was it
are.
called again?
It's a
Something
sort
hypnos. It's a fungus.
Oh. Yeah. That one. I know you didn't attend the university.
No.
There's a lot of students that like to steal those. And
Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah, but if used properly, it can obviously knock people out for a while. If they took it last night, it should have worn off by now. If they did something different with it, I would expect them to be there a bit longer.
How lovely.
I'm going. I'm probably gonna go with the latter. So.
Well, all right then. I guess we're playing the waiting game now.
Yeah. So, life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Life?
I mean, anything. Obviously, I was gonna ask anything new, but
Yeah, there's not a whole lot new.
yeah.
I was gonna ask what exactly the plan was because I figured there would be one, but I don't want to
Yes.
assume immediately.
Well, I've had quite a while to think about it. It's pretty obvious that your trial wasn't all above the table.
Yeah,
And while it may be, we've all been thinking it was the prosecutor that was kind of rigging this shit, I don't think so anymore. I've been watching his other cases, and it just doesn't quite add up to be him.
I mean, it's a great way to make a name for yourself. High profile case. Maybe he doesn't have to do it after that, you know? Just gets his name on the map.
Still, it's just a gut feeling, I guess. There was something more to this.
Interesting. We'll have to figure it out then. Before trial day. Otherwise, we're gonna be caught in the same boat.
Yeah. And well, it's kind of getting ahead of myself, but obviously the festival here is a great distraction. If you want to do some digging here, or I can do some digging back there without as many people having eyes on me.
Yeah, that would, I think that'd be good.
You want to
Any
do
leads?
some investigation during the party?
I know there's a lot of people, especially if you're here in the city. You already can't leave, I assume.
Oh yeah, they've got me confined here pretty well.
They invited
With-
him to the big part.
Oh, that's wonderful then. That's perfect. There are gonna be a lot of people there, and probably that gnome bastard as well.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry, gnome bastard.
Terran Elderberry Esquire.
Elderberry?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
With a name like that, yes.
He was the prosecutor, on behalf of the university and the families. He's gonna probably be there. He's since then, obviously, gotten to the news and really been living it up. So he's probably gonna want to be rubbing elbows with all of the higher echelons of the continent.
I hope you can respect the fact that I do not want to be subtle.
I know you.
It's gonna be a fun party.
I don't mean to be rude or nothing,
Hmm.
but this is y'all's business. Not me, especially not my sisters.
We're not asking you to get involved.
Alright?
You're free to enjoy the party as you wish.
I don't think I would enjoy the party either way.
That tracks.
Cleared him.
Yeah, I mean, eyes are gonna be on me regardless. It's gonna be a little rough to actually have a little sit down with Terran. But I'll see what I can do.
I mean, she looks over to you, Thyra. If you want to help, your muscle definitely terrorize the little guy.
We just met him a few days ago.
Are
I
you
don't
are
want to
you
be-
a sellsword?
Yes.
Having my brother on your side could really help you. And him being able to leave the city is all in for that.
Okay, wait, time out. Hold on. Redelia, love you to bits. Are you suggesting that I owe her me becoming a mercenary once everything is said and done?
Well, I mean, right now we can take all the help we can get.
Shit.
It's just us.
I hate it when you use your stupid brain. Okay, yeah. It seems like the most logical step forward, all things considered.
Of course, you don't have to, Thyra.
To be honest, I don't want to, but I feel Kira would think differently. So we'll
It's
try.
around this point when everybody starts stirring awake.
Okay. I can say we can try. But I don't want to get involved in politics here. I'm just here to make money.
That's understandable. Well, I'm not in need of any muscle at the moment, nor does really anybody that I know.
Alright. But if anything goes wrong, it's on you, wizard.
Which
She
wizard
does
are you
this-
pointing at?
I'm pointing at mainly him, but I guess I'll nod to her as well.
See, she does this really interesting thing where she never calls me by my actual name. It's, I think, supposed to be derogatory, but I think it's, questionable at best, all things considered. I also think, and this is just throwing it out there, she doesn't realize how incredibly good I am at this whole magic thing.
Oh, you not been able to display your talent?
Well, after all this started happening, a lot of it disappeared. It's either innate or it doesn't exist anymore. I don't know which, but I'm working on it. Can't
I don't like
teleport
that at
anymore.
all.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. So you're just like get genuinely sad at you saying that.
No more teleportations, no more turning into birds. Just real simple stuff.
Well, of course, and she kind of like pulls out her own spell book, slams it on the table. If you need to relearn any of that, like, here, copy any of it. I work at a university. I can get you these.
It's just, it's really, it's a lot for me to look down at this book and realize that all of the knowledge is there, and I can just get it back. That's really, really exciting.
Well, when you get, obviously, your strength back, I know it's years of work. It's going to take a while to be able to hold again.
I'll get there, one way or another.
We'll be here to bring you scrolls when you need them.
I don't know if any of them pick up on it with passive perception, or passive insight. Thyra just looks at that book with, I don't want to say disdain, but distrust and.
It's a very neat book. It's really thick. This kind of like light blue-gray cover with these gold linings in it. Her initials are scrawled in the side.
Yeah. But she knows what it holds. Even something really pretty can be something really dangerous.
Got a couple spells in mind that I'll be looking for, so I'll go through it. Maybe tonight.
Of course.
Get sending back up and running eventually.
Oh my god.
Being able to talk
Please.
again will be nice.
That'd be amazing.
Is anybody else gonna wake up?
Everybody,
Morning.
you start
Waiting.
stirring awake
Oh, thank
from
God.
your various dreams. Some in a little bit of panic, others in kind of wonder.
I think Thyra is kind of overwhelmed with being so close to talking to people that she gets up for a second. And I would say, Ashe, you would see that her coffee that she was drinking, which was hot when you started talking to her, is now frozen at the top. She
Down the
just goes,
stairs.
We all step out at the exact same
Yeah,
time.
we all
Milo, Theo,
gonna
Valkyra,
like
all
look at each other.
All look at each other. Stop.
Hey. You're alive. Pointing
You
at
are
Theo.
alive.
So are you.
You were. out.
You were gone.
I had a pretty weird dream.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Say the same, yes.
I don't know if I ever want to do that again, to be blatantly honest. It was a little terrifying.
It was. I was close. It was
So
interesting.
Thyra's gone from my room, which means they must be downstairs.
Yeah, no, remember, we don't say
It didn't
anything.
happen. It never
They know
happened.
nothing.
They know.
They literally don't know.
They know nothing.
We
They don't
just
have to know
we
anything.
slept in. That's
Yes,
it.
we had a late night. We are up all night.
They're gonna know. How?
No one's
How
gonna
do they know?
How would they know? There's nothing.
Theo was the responsible one. You watched over us. Karma
Exact-
is a witness.
Yes, Karma is it?
Please
Karma
let them be
is a-
walking down the stairs as they're having this conversation.
No, we're standing in the hallway.
All right, fine.
You ready? Are we all briefed on the plan?
Yes. We
Right.
play it cool.
We played very cool. Okay, ready?
Wait, do you guys
Mm.
want to tell me what you dreamed about?
Gets out notebook.
Yeah.
It's a dream that I had before. It's just clearer.
Yeah. Kind of same. It was more like I was there rather than a
I wasn't
spectator
dreaming
in a
it.
dream.
It was, yeah. Maybe it just gives you deeper dreams. Makes you.
And I felt more raw emotion in it as well.
Yes, same.
Writing all this down.
Lucid dreaming.
We
Hot.
just discovered lucid
Participants.
dreaming.
Participant A.
Alright, are we ready?
All right.
I'm ready.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. We start walking down the stairs.
At the same time, all together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Immediately, as soon as people are walking downstairs, I'm standing at the foot of the stairs, arms crossed.
Morning, Ash.
Ash,
Got it back.
you're
I got a
here.
pastry for you yesterday.
Are you okay?
We have your money.
Why is it that the moment I end up leaving, you three seem to cause trouble?
What trouble? What trouble?
I know
There is no trouble. There's no trouble. Why is it always you three?
That's exactly what I was going for, yeah.
Why is it always you three?
And I'm the pastry.
Alright, well, we need to make that a meme now where it just cuts back and it's just Valkyra and Theo all just.
You idiots.
What? They're. What do
We
you
didn't
mean?
Anything
Didn't do
unsafe.
anything.
We
Didn't do anything unsafe. Well, let me actually go ahead and refer you to the one who informed us that what you did was actually potentially very unsafe.
And I go ahead and step back and motion over.
Oh, I think
Like she hasn't done it either.
She went there too.
We'll talk!
True. I think Milo will kind of like rub his eyes again and look towards Redalia and just say, my, I do believe the heavens and earth have finally collided.
W Riz.
There is an
Riz.
angel in our midst.
Riz. Riz.
I
She
look
kinda
at
stands
him
up.
and just cock my head for a moment.
My sister,
Oh,
Redelia Kinsliff, professor of abjuration at the Grand University,
Hi.
and not available,
Hi.
please.
Not well.
bad morning.
She just
Bad morning.
doesn't know what to respond to that. But yes, she comes out with an outstretched hand. Yes. Redelia. First year professor of abjuration.
Morning, Brock.
Milo.
Milo.
I'm Valkyra.
Valkyra? And you look familiar. You're Dacian's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. Nice to meet you, formally.
Yeah.
You never said that when you first saw me. What the...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I
She's
was saying that to
her-
Milo.
Oh.
We're not good enough.
I think
I
Thyra
was-
walks back in from outside. Oh, good.
Then you are all the friends. Co-workers?
Co-workers.
Acquaintances.
Acquaintances.
We're friends.
Friends is a loose term at the moment.
He's going to teach me magic.
I did offer to
Really?
teach Valkyra a little bit of prestidigitation, you know.
Oh, that's a
Simple
fun
stuff.
one.
Yeah,
You know, beginner stuff.
exactly.
You've
Nothing
never
too
done
crazy.
magic?
Do I look like I've done magic?
I don't know, anyone can do magic.
Is that how that works?
Magic can be learned.
Arcane magic. There's innate magic and there's arcane magic, but that's a different
And
thing.
then also apparently divine magic? Whatever that is.
If you're a holy person.
Wait, why are you here? I'm not trying to, say it like that, but fuck. What brings
Well-
you here?
My brother just got out of prison for the first time in 8 years, and I thought I should come see him, considering that he was my best friend growing up, and I petitioned to get him out of here. So
Hi. Well,
hi.
This is big.
Yeah. I'm sure you all. I mean, do I repeat the plan again?
We can kind of go over it a bit, very loosely. But just to be clear, no one has to participate if they don't want to. We're just trying to gather as much info as we can before the trial.
Yes. There's some obvious evidence of foul play, bribery, coercion, with the jury especially. And Taryn, the prosecutor, is going to be at the party that now you all are attending. So you can keep an eye on him while he's there. Maybe do some other listening around. I know there's a lot of officials about that party every year.
So we're trying to weed out all of the rats.
All of the rats is,
Some of them.
yeah. There's too many rats to catch, but finding at least some of them would be great.
We'll at least be able to find the most important one.
Yes.
And here I was thinking it was going to be a boring party.
If you wish not to do some espionage, then depending if you like parties or not, it can be boring.
I'm always up
Yep.
for sneaking around.
Yeah, I've never been to a party, so.
Never been to one.
Well, there ain't no party like an Ashe Kinsliff party. So, it's gonna be a good one.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I have to be elsewhere, but Ashe Kinsliff parties are great.
It has occurred to me that I won't speak for the rest of you, but I am rather underdressed for a party.
I don't exactly know. Isn't it supposed to be a formal party? You go to fancy dancy.
Yeah.
I-
Generally.
I don't have anything like that.
I don't. Nope, nothing.
We did just earn some gold.
Oh, right.
Fruit.
And I pull out the 40 gold. At least you want to share it from the thing. We got 200.
Damn. They
Yeah,
can
I
pay
think.
well.
Yeah, I think it's because we brought back all the shrooms.
All of them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The horse is 8.
I'm not. If we're going to get all the fancy dancy, I'm gonna need someone to take me out the shop for the fancy dancy clothes.
Me as well.
We'll
Barely know
be
how to
able to
trust
find a
myself.
place or two. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm not surprised, but damn. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna stick around here for a bit. Because, family and whatnot.
Yes.
So we'll be around. You all take care of business.
Oh. Of course.
Right? Is this the day that my armor might finally be done?
Yes.
Oh my! I think my armor might be done. The armor that when I first got here to ask for.
Oh.
I think it might finally be ready.
If it's super like shiny and polished, or I don't know what kind of armor you got, you should wear that to the party. That would look good.
Depends how it makes
Oh.
my figure look.
Wear armor to the party.
Can I wear it under?
If you can pull it off, yeah.
I look fantastic. So I think I'll be able to figure that out.
Live your truth.
As you all
Sorry.
step back out into the day for, I guess, a day of shopping ahead of you. And Ashe now enjoys the company of his sister after 8 long years. That's what wrap up the session for tonight.
Onions and Dragons.
Easter.
I've never been more excited to meet my fantasy sibling. Genuinely. So stoked.